Well, we are closing in on the halfway stage of the season, and I've got a little bit of bad news to tell you. If our form doesn't pick up dramatically, we might not get promoted this year. Hello, welcome to Club 1, part 11 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our two National South fixtures against Tonbridge and Truro. So, since the last episode, our form, I'd say, has been quite inconsistent. Not really inconsistent, because we've actually been playing well. We've actually won more games than I thought we did, albeit two of them were FA Trophy games, which we are still in, by the way. Where we did beat Didcot in the first round, I think, or that might have been the second round. Then we did beat Hornchurch in the, I believe it, if Didcot was the second round, I presume Hornchurch was the third round? What round are we in? Yeah, so we're in the fourth round. We've got Chippenham in the fourth round. Again, same league as us, so that should be a fairly winnable time. But league-wise, it's been going all right. I would have preferred to be winning every game, but we have had a couple defeats here and there to Farnborough, Maidstone, and ECA. A couple draws against Eastbourne and Chippenham. So with those results on the board, this is the league table going into the halfway stage of the season. We are currently in ninth. We're way off the pace of what we were doing last season, but I think last season was probably just the first season, new manager bounce. I think this season is probably going to be the hardest, and hopefully next season maybe try and get promoted. But I think this year we just got to try and finish mid-table and possibly just maybe push for the playoffs. But it's still very tight. Obviously, we're not going to finish first. That idea is been completely squashed unless we have a massive turnaround. We haven't made any other signings since the last episode, so this is the lineup for our match against Tonbridge. It will be Hilson in goal, a back four, McWilliams, Hunter, Cliff and Guymer, Vinegrass and Pearson as the two wingers, a midfield partnership of Watson Shretton. Then we've got Britton and Hamilton up front. I haven't signed a new goalkeeper. Terry Norrix, still getting some game time here and there, but he's still 5'4". I think that's very much a bug, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't report it as an issue because that'd be just insanity. But I wish he was a little bit taller. I'm fairly sure he is tall in real life, but there's just no way I can change his height in game, which is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, without buying the FM editor, we just hope he has a late growth spurt in him. Lewis Britton has got the ball. I thought we were going to get a goal straight from kickoff. Why are we on a attacking mentality? Where are Chippenham in the table? No, we're not even playing Chip. Where are Tonbridge in the table? They are 12, 6 points. I don't even know where we are. We're ninth, 7 points behind us. So a win, theoretically, if points go our way, we can potentially move up into fifth. So we will move back up into the playoff contention if we can get a win. But obviously, a draw still keeps us outside the playoffs. I mean, if we don't finish in the playoffs this year, it's not the end of the world. The board only want us to finish mid-table, so I'd take a top half finish, which is basically the playoffs. But I'd take anything. Obviously, I don't think we're in any danger of getting relegated. So that is very good news, and that is not good news. Cathal O'Sullivan has put Tonbridge 1-0 up just inside the 30-minute mark, and that's not great defending at all. A great cross from the Tonbridge player and a pretty simple header. I mean, Hilson should have done better there. I feel like we need a new goalkeeper. Obviously, we haven't got one. I don't know who. I don't know who I'd be able to get. I don't know what sort of budgets we're working with. We have, speaking of budgets, we have given Scott Hamilton a new contract, which has lowered um, our wage budget a little bit, but we've still got some spare wage budget, but not as much as we did. Watts with a free kick. Is this a goal? That's close. I thought that was going to go into the back of there, but it's well caught by the Tonbridge goalkeeper, and he does whip upfield, and the referee does blow the half-time whistle. Not the best first halves, but I think we can do a lot better in the second half, but we are on an attacking mentality. We shouldn't be 1-0 down. I don't know what the stats are looking like. It's pretty... I mean, Tonbridge are doing quite well. They've had 7 shots, 6 on target, so clinically, they are very good in front of goal. We're not. We've had like 6 shots, 2 on target, which that could be better. I mean, I'd argue it should be a lot better, but hopefully we can at least get an equaliser in this second half, or maybe not. We are 2-0 down, but we've still got plenty of the game left to go. I mean, I hate starting a game on an attacking mentality. I'm not going to switch it down because we're 2-0 down, because Happy just absolutely insanity, but 6 shots to on target. I mean, I don't know what is going on, but some games we're absolutely brilliant, some games we're absolutely useless. Pearson is going to make way for Luke Colson. I think Stretton also makes way for Salmon. I think those will be the only 2 changes we shall make for now. But half an hour left to play. If we can get a goal within the next 10 minutes, ideally, so before the 70th minute, that would be absolutely fantastic. Watts with a free kick. Similar position to his first. Oh, that should have been a goal. How is that not in the back of the net? Salmon with it was an alright effort, but it wasn't really... It was far from testing the Tonbridge goalkeeper. Come on, lads. We need to get a goal. We need goals. I can't stand losing 2-0. 2-1 I can sort of accept, but we're just not looking like scoring a goal. We don't have a left back on the bench. McWilliams is going to make way for Dariah Henry, and I think we'll also get on Brandon back for Lewis Britton. 20 minutes left to go. Let's move up to a much higher mentality, very attacking. Come on, lads, one last throw of the dice. If we can get a goal, maybe we can push on to grab an equaliser, but at the moment, no one seems to be playing well. Mason Hunter with the highest rating at a 7.0, which is quite ridiculous when you think about it, because he's a defender. We've conceded 2 goals. That doesn't really make any sense. Brandon back has got the ball. Now Vigras. Come on. Dariah Henry. Come on, just get the ball into the box, please. That's a great, good cross. Coulson. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. He hit the other side of the crossbar. Should have nestled into the top right-hand corner. But that is... Oh, it's unfortunate. But we are going to end up dropping points against Tonbridge. We did... I suppose the stats were a little bit better towards the end of the game, but it's just always frustrating. We're so inconsistent this year. I don't know what to do. Like I feel if we don't make the playoffs this year, I think we have to ditch the 4-4-2 next year. Probably move to a slightly still wing play, but probably do a different formation. Don't know what, but I'm sure we'll figure something out nearer the time, but hopefully Fulham starts getting good again with a win against Truro. The lineup for our match against Truro will be Hilton in goal, a back four, McWilliams, Hunter, Cliff and Guiama, Vigras and Pearson as the 2 wingers. Then we've got midfield trio of Stretton and Salmon. Then up front we've got a strike force of Brandon back and Scott Hamilton. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get back to winning ways. We have sold one of our non-contracted players. I say sold. He's been snapped up by Truro. Does he go straight into the team? No, he doesn't, but he is on the subs bench for Truro. He never really got any game time for us, so he might as well have gone to Truro, who are in the playoff spots, or just about. So a win here would be absolutely massive. Obviously, a defeat probably extends their gap in the playoffs. It probably increases the gap. So at the moment, it is just a 1 point gap. So it's still all very, very tight. But obviously, a lose, it's not ideal in our quest to try and get a playoff spot, which obviously we do have 22 games left of the season, so there's still plenty of football left to play of the season. But at the moment, I just don't feel like we're going to get a playoff spot on Brandon back. That is absolutely beautiful. What an assist from Scott Hamilton. That might be the dynamic duo because Hamilton and Britton haven't really been playing well at times, but Hamilton and Bank, when they play together, most of the time they are absolutely beautiful to play with. Absolutely superb. Hopefully, well, because we've got the first goal, I'm hoping we go on and just get the 3 points today. Obviously, if we don't, yeah, we've got to be seriously asking questions about this team. I don't know where we could realistically improve. I don't know where, maybe getting in another midfielder because I mean, apart from Josh Salmon, we don't really have any other backups. Obviously, a centre back might be ideal because Cliff and Hunter are our best two. We've got Ali Omar, not really a starting striker, but Scott Hamilton's through, and that is just a simple striker finish. Yeah, I take those goals all day, every day. We are on a balanced mentality. I don't know if that's the way forward for us now, but balanced mentality might be the trick to us starting to pick up a few wins. That's just a simple goal. I don't know what their goalkeeper was doing. I thought our goalkeepers were bad, but that was an absolute howler. His positioning was way, way out of line. But we are winning 2-0, 10 minutes left to go of the first half. We are playing some decent football. 9 shots, 5 on target, on a balanced mentality. That is absolutely unheard of. Hilson is going to rip up Phil. It's not the best kick. Goes straight to a Truro City player, but Taylor, that's not Jake Taylor from formerly of Exeter and Eastleigh, and that's a good goal for Maiden Marsh, Truro City striker, and we do. The gap has been reduced by 1 goal. Is that Jake Taylor? I don't think so. No, not that Jake Taylor. Different Jake Taylor. But we do have Harry Kite in the midfield, who's a very good midfielder. I'd argue should be playing at least League Two level, but that might be a potential signing we could do in the summer. Should Truro stay in the Vanderham South and possibly we get promoted, which at the moment I don't think is going to happen. But if we can win a few games on the trot and we're back in the playoffs, as simple as that. Harry Kite whips in the corner for Truro. Can we get it headed cleared? Ed James with the header of the Exeter City only. I thought we gave away a penalty, but thankfully we did not. So I'll probably give it a few more minutes, so we will probably start to think about making some substitutions. I'm not sure who to take off because no one's really tiring yet, or I should say one person is starting to tire. Ralph Finegrass is going to make way for Luke Colson, and I think that's probably going to be it for now. We're just going to make one change at the moment. Obviously, we will make more as soon as players start to get a little bit jaded and shattered. White whips in the free kick. Kiama does header it clear only as far as Starkey, but Salmon, well done. Brilliant interception, and Hamilton didn't quite win the ball, but he does the second time and perhaps wins a foul, which he does. And he timed his tackle to perfection. Come on, lads. Come on. I feel like a third goal should probably wrap up the game. The stats are looking a little scary. True have had more shots than us. We've had 11, they've had 14. The same amount of shots on target. Harry Kite whips in another corner. Cliff. I think it was Cliff who headed it away, but danger is not over yet. Can we get this one clear? We don't. Not yet. Oh my god, they hit the crossbar. Can we get it cleared? We do. Only as far as Law. Now White again. Law again. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. I like where that went. Out for a goal kick. Very good. Right, let's make a couple more changes. 12 minutes left to play. 12 minutes from a victory. Pearson is going to make way for Miles Meekums. He's under an offer from, I don't know who, but he's one of our out of contract players. So I suspect he might be on his way out. So we might have a few new players in the next episode. Dariah Henry is going to come on for McWilliams, and I think that probably be it for now. Got 10 minutes left to play, obviously 2 subs left to make, so we can take our time, see if we need to bring on anyone else. Meekums has got the ball, now to Cliff. Giaima, come on, that's a lovely ball over to Hamilton, but just couldn't quite time his run. If the ball had bounced over the top of a goalkeeper, it would have been funny, and obviously would have led to us scoring a third goal. Cliff, that's a decent... I tell you what, Cliff and Hunter, they've got a decent partnership together. Henry, Coulson now, Stretton, this is looking semi-positive. Oh, Sam, I would like to see where that attack was leading to, because it looked very positive. Coulson with the free kick. I don't think I've seen him take a free kick. Backer's got the ball. I feel like he should have just had a shot, just turn and shoot, instead of trying to pass it. Just be a little bit more selfish next time, I think. That'd be my opinion, but I'm not a player, I'm just a handsome manager. Marsh, oh, what a save. Did that come off the fingertips of James Hilson? Because if it did, that's a beautiful save, that. Absolutely superb. Starkey with the long range effort, never going in, but it was close, but just off target and went out for a goal kick. Right, we are going to make our final 2 changes. Brandon Back, who's been absolutely superb this game, is going to make way for Lewis Britton. I feel like Brandon Back has got to be our first choice striker now, because I don't think Lewis Britton has been that good this season. And I think final change will be Omar off for Mason Hunter. Again, Omar probably, again, thinking about next season, I don't think Omar's, so he's good in the Valorant South, but he's just not a starter anymore. He was at the beginning of the season, but Mason Hunter's been absolutely phenomenal. Stretton has got the ball. Can we get the ball upfield? I suspect there's probably little to no time left on the clock, but can we get one more goal just to really wrap it up? And that's a great save from the Truro City goalkeeper, and we do pick up the 3 points against probably one of our, I'd say, our closest rivals, other than Bath City, who I don't think are in the league this year. I haven't seen Bath City, nor have I noticed them, so did they get relegated last year? I don't really know who got relegated last year. That's what I want to know. Did Bath City get relegated? They didn't. So where are they in the table? 17th. Have we played them this season? I don't really remember. We should have played them by now, but yeah, we beat them 3-0. I just can't remember. So Bath City are our closest rivals alongside Truro and Torquay, but nothing really major rivalries. But we have moved up into 8th. We've moved up 1 place today's episode, but it's 3 teams on 40 points, all separated by a goal difference of 2. Well, that's actually that is tighter than I thought. So a couple wins on the bounce. Well, if we could go in a 4-5 winning streak, not including the Chippenham game, obviously, I was tempted to do that in today's episode, but I thought, why not? That's probably a bit of too big of a gap. So if we get through to the next round, I might be tempted to play that game on camera, but I think for the time being, I think we'll probably come back sort of in the middle of our run, probably with like 12 or 13 games left to go of the season. So I think we'll probably just come back for our games against Chesham and Wealdstone. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.